It's still an alright spot that you're in. You buy back in, no issues. But in the same vein, lose this one. Sashi, 9 and 10. And gets gifted over. And that is where Rush Beats up to run out of chances. Nice start as well for Xiphon. Gonna get one with Dicey, the Flames of Executor, but old Texel answer back. I love this ramp progression because it could work against Rush Beat, and it is. They're going to beat it in their own game. They're getting pushed in towards this ramp control, and they just didn't expect the aggression. Great work from Sashi. That's it. That's the round. It's got to be.
It's so interesting how strong those you know, aggressive pushes out of the B-bomb side are at really all levels of Counter-Strike. I spent quite a lot of time in the last week or so trying to figure out, you know, exactly how can you stop that, and it seems like it should be fairly easy from the T side, but it just isn't. There are so many crazy grenades that end up landing out there, and flashes that are thrown that, you know, especially the people that are coming out of that cheetah cave, like the CTs, they're not really going to be flashed when they're facing you, whereas if you turn around to fight them, you're going to be flashed from the flashes inside of the B-bomb side. So it just could be a very suffocating feeling, and yeah, there are a lot of teams are struggling to deal with it. Didn't notice if there was flashes coming in from the middle as well for Sashi, but that there are two different really popular flashbangs to set up that kind of a crunch for at the moment. And yeah, a lot of teams don't know how to deal with it. So
that's true. You just don't really know what's the way to. Do you actually play through it, or do you try and just wait it out? And it's an awkward kind of decision to make there. Oltek's gonna start things off well, as he gets caught. And this is sort of unfortunate round for Rush B. We're not expecting a lot. If we can get a bomb plant, I think you're relatively happy.
Oh, that's a beautiful grenade. Blowing open the smoke. They wanted to try and see if they could sneak in some kind of a bomb plant there, I think, but that is heavily denied. Lucky. Nice. Great work. Nice triple, and Sashi just kind of continuing on the right track here. I mean, they've been playing better than on Train for sure, Rush B, but there's not the same fear factor that we saw on Nuke, where they just managed to make it so uncomfortable for the Danish team that, yeah, they actually snuck away with the win.
Nice. This is getting dicey for Rush B. Running out of chances. 3 rounds ahead for Sashi. 3 rounds away as well from the map in the series. In a hard 4 and a reverse sweep 2. Scooter starts things well on towards Cabby, and he's just going to barrel forward in towards Red Room. He wants even more control. That's a healthy grenade in towards Ramp, and they line up for Lucky.
Oh, continuing forward. 5 bullets left here. He's aware that somebody else could be coming through, but we'll sneak away with the AK, and that's really well done. What else do you really need here?
Yeah. This should be unlosable, Sashi. Then you're fighting on your own if you're lucky, and then you make it a 2 versus 2, and Iceberg's not healthy, so it worries you.
Yeah. Not sure if there probably was a better way to do that. I guess he wanted the extra information, but yeah, it is a bit awkward now. Siphon's walked into the middle. He could be finding a very low executor here. The timing is insane for him. Oh my god, I don't know how he doesn't hit that. Now it's a 1 versus 1 though. They know that he's on the other side. A grenade comes out. Texie's been playing a crazy game. Can he win this one to clutch it for his team? Otherwise, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. 40 seconds. And it's actually Iceberg who's sticking around here. He doesn't really want to let go of him. Doesn't want to let him run away. So just a battle of patience here. He's got a grenade out. It's so close to going wrong. Texie, keep the gun out and fight this man. You've got the advantage. You certainly got the confidence. And he will make quick work of him. Yeah, that's nice to see.
And he's letting them know as well. Picked up the second gun to get the full spray through. So 10-8 Rush B. Still not dead just yet. It started well. I think the one thing is, you know, with Lucky being low, that repeat that he does in towards ramp, it feels very unnecessary. And, I mean, in hindsight, quite costly too. If we had just taken a little bit of a back step, way more passive, even just tucked in towards a corner and gambled a little bit, it might have been the way to go about it. But, you know, it's easy to say that with the benefit of hindsight. He's just the Molotov, and he wants to take cave control, and he will be getting it because of the Molotov he threw to stop Iceberg pushing forward.
Just Iceberg ready in case anybody shows up to try and block them. We'll see if he's going to be able to find the right timing here. Looks a bit awkward for my taste, but just a 2-round gap at the moment. I mean, at this point now, it's still a wide open game. Look at the money as well on the Danish side. If they end up losing this round, they can swiftly be caught up by Rush B. So yeah. I don't know. It's starting to be a little bit more awkward once again.
Yeah, definitely feeling a little weird, isn't it? Inky. Moving towards cave. Clearing icebergs is always so hard in this spot. You've really got to commit to it. And if there's any sort of player playing around pillar, the trade should be basically inevitable. So he's moving his way forward. They're barreling up ramp here. So iceberg position becomes simultaneously quite strong. But if he dies, that's the site. That's it. He's got to get this kill. And he doesn't. He gets drive-by.
Yeah, that is such a nice peek. Big question right now for Sashi. Do you feel comfortable going for the 4-on-5 retake? Then you should do it. But if not, you don't have the money to lose the rifles, and you should leave it alone and just accept the fact that, yeah, they're going to get to 10-9, but you're going to get a better chance to maybe fight the next round. This is, I would say this is going to be a very, very hard retake. They do have a smoke. They don't currently have a kit picked up either, so I just don't know. Like 10 seconds without getting wall banged or sprayed through the smoke, yeah. I strongly doubt this is going to be working out. See the line with Akira. It's so easy. And again, we're talking about 10 seconds on that. Oh, they get a couple kills there, but again, no one's currently defusing. Back at it again is Kiro, and that is going to be enough for the kill. So, I don't know. It was kind of halfway something, but at the end of the day, I can't see them winning that round.
We have a kit, maybe, right?
Yeah,
maybe there could have been something there, but it is, again, it's like that sort of benefit of hindsight, conversation type thing. 10-9, one-round game. This one still feels like it's got a hell of a lot of life left behind it. Like we said, you know, going in at the halfway mark, we were sort of saying this is difficult to predict. As much as Sash hit that slight lead, it was a bit of a weird spot, and obviously you can see how it is now. Running USBS kill, love to see it.
Oh, Kinky. Moving forward a little bit here. Pretty close to that B ramp. Yeah, and they go for the execute. They know that they're just one short step away from getting the bomb planted. So, pretty good stuff, right? All you're really risking is the Mac 10. So, AK on Siphon. See if he's going to be able to do anything. But again, we're talking about a ridiculous scenario where he sprays a couple of people, maybe even through the smoke or with a wall bang. And barring anything like that, there's no danger in this round. Siphon, alright. Takes a while, but there's the kill. It's the first one. Still 3 left to go. And again, down on that ramp, like they should be in a position. Oh, they got the Molotov as well on Texi. So they're just going to throw it right on top of the defuse and they get absolutely slaughtered. Oh, that is so cool. They throw it from so far away that nobody could have stopped them here. Texi's going to get the last kill, but yeah, I just love that after plan. I'm glad that they did it. Not enough people do that.
Yeah, agreed. And all. Tied square. I remember that after plant first happened, it was like a bit of a meme in the sense of people were kind of drawing it akin to kind of Valorant with, is it Viper or whatever? She's like a
I wouldn't know, but yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. But it's something like that. I'm pretty sure the person's called Viper, the agent or whatever, and they have yeah, we got confirmed from production. There we go. And they have like a poison thing. And people would do that. They'd have like lineups for post plants. And that was the first like CS version of that. It's only really used as well on towards Ancient. We're going quick here. Towards 8. Back boxes. Gabby finds one, but Lucky will get caught.
Okay, bomb being attempted here, which can actually be more tricky than it seems. Texi again. 25 and 8. This kid is going completely wild in this game. And unfortunately for Sashi, again, like, as much as you hate to see it, this probably is another choice where you'd have to say it's better to save this one. Texi just flies in, and he's ready for more. Double kill again. And now the choice has been made for them. It's no longer up to Sashi. They have to walk away from this one. So it is going to be an 11-10 scoreline. Rush B. I mean, a little bit late to the party here on Ancient, but now that they've arrived, it's looking pretty fresh.
Yeah, they're getting dangerously close now. Dangerously close, Rush B. Sashi have fallen asleep at the wheel, and it's costing them. This is difficult. How do we get back into this? What is the kind of the play? Sashi, I think we've got 1 tac pause left. I wouldn't mind calling it now. I can't lie. I'm pretty sure we got 1 left.
Yeah, I think the issue is that some of the really cool outside of B crunches they were doing earlier does require fair few grenades. They have some in this round, so maybe that could be a way to try and do it. You kind of lock Rush B, at least in a perfect world, you sort of you lock them away from getting that control, and it sort of stops and slows down some of their executes. So they throw the early Molotov to try and slow down anybody there, but in the meantime, in the middle, they do lose Cabby, so that kind of slows down everything. They're still pushing down the ramp, but it's being caught by Cinny. He's seen it coming, knows there's even more players back there, and yeah, I was going to say, maybe just try and slow it down. You don't have to fight all of them all at the same time. Now, finally, Iceberg's going to come in with a kill, but that still means you know where 2 out of 3 of the remaining Sashi players are. If you want to, you could probably attack this A-bomb, so that's exactly what they're going to be doing.
Ollie, I thought it was Devil. Nice nade. In all fairness, there's the softening up, but Helmet's advantage now eradicated, but taken back by Kinky. Good work. They can get a bomb plant here. Donut is open.
Oh, Lucky sneaking in. Would love to be there if he could find a quick kill to make it at least a 2-on-2 for the after plant, but instead, a grenade is going to land right at his feet, and that's a bit awkward here. Did Kinky see that? Whether he did or not, he's going to be engaged by Iceberg, who will take him down. It's going to be a bit of an awkward position now for Texi, who's almost getting shot in the back. And there's the grenade in front. He's down, and now it's down to Executor. 1 versus 2. He's got some health for it here, and they don't quite know where he is. They put up the smoke, and that almost helps him. Iceberg is dead, and now Lucky trying to dance around the boxes. He's got to go back for that defuse and trying to find it inside. Sprayed down for a second time. Lucky's dead, and it's another round for Rush B, as they are so close here to winning the map.
Yeah, brilliant. Honestly, Rush B inching ever closer. It's a nice post spawn. There just wasn't enough time there for Sashi. They want to take a gamble on that retake, but unfortunately, where they're at now, it's dwindling their chances. Rush B just 1 round away. Executor, a nice little moment there at the end for him. But like you said, it's all been one man, really. Texi, 26 and 9, continues to flourish. Kira, I'm going to give him credit. He's actually had a couple of nice moments. Shall see. Nice shot for Kira. Speaking of the devil, and he shall rise. Catches Cabby through that smoke as it gets broken open by the nade.
Round of 23. Oh, doesn't start that well, does it? Iceberg dead. And up next, Cinny practically shutting down the whole round right then and there. This could be disastrous. Sashi looking to fight into overtime, but I'm not sure that's going to be happening right now. They're in a bit of trouble. Oh, in long range, Texi, he's been playing an amazing Ancient game. 27 and 9 for him. Maybe another kill on the docket there, but he's got a very low health, but otherwise is Lucky with a FAMAS in the 1 versus 4. I don't see it happening.
Hey, bouncing round. And yeah, like you said, for Lucky, it's...
They know where he is. Look at him just waiting.
All right. Oh, poor guy. He actually could get knifed there as well.
I think...
Checking it, doesn't make a difference. 13-10, that's it, dude. What a response from Rush B. What a resurgence. I thought they were done. I thought Ancient was basically a foregone conclusion, but they recovered so well.
Yeah, they really did. Like, it's a very interesting kind of dynamic for a team where they go missing for a while, and then they suddenly, they wake up, they're back, and they just look pretty much unstoppable. So, yeah, wild day for Sashi, but not one that they're going to be too happy about, I'm sure. On Nuke, like some of the big rounds that they lost, obviously, the Ninja, like 1 smoke diffuse, 1 Ninja diffuse on the first half there, that was brutal. So, a lot to look back on for Sashi. Overall, I mean, still not necessarily a terrible overall showing from them, but Rush B coming out on top, that's exciting.
Yeah, and a Texi masterclass as well. What a performance from him. He wasn't really somebody on my radar. It was only, previously, Kinky who's been playing for kind of ages, but then also Zinni, who had caught in the past and done really good numbers. And he wasn't bad, Zinni, across the series, but that third map in particular, Texi really made his sort of name known. He was so clean with the rifle. And you know, you got these really good moments off from Kira on the AWP as well. That's what you want to see. This is a Rush B side who didn't play a lot of tournaments last year. They were basically only playing like ESL Challenger League, and then I don't really know what they were doing outside of that, right? And I always wondered why they weren't sort of either getting invites or doing, other things to kind of play at this sort of upper tier 2 level, because this is a side who have got some nice set strats up their sleeves. Cool stuff to see, and I hope we do see more of Rush B. They seem like they've got some interesting pieces. All names that are new to me, bar Kinky, and in a way, not to like kind of toot my own horn a little bit as somebody who's pretty ear to the ground with, upcoming talent. It's interesting to see, because Sashi are not an easy team to dispatch.
No, they play a lot of Counter-Strike. They have a lot of experience, but it wasn't enough to help them out today. So some surprises. Also, I mean, earlier in the day, Gun 5 took down Sinners in a 2-0 fashion, which was very, very fun to watch. Yeah, Fine Shine was playing over on that team, and he was running wild with it. It was kind of we were surprised, John and I, to see how that played out. That was kind of wicked. So yeah, maybe this is going to be at the end of it. It's going to be a really fun bracket once we draw us even closer. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so am I. This could be really, really spicy. I'm surprised to see Fnatic pick up the win, of course. BC game with the forfeit because they were playing in the IM Dallas quals at the same time. And fair play to them. They've qualified to Dallas. So I think, like a worthwhile forfeit, I would say. Sometimes there's been teams who've been going for forfeits and it's a little bit of a grey area. That one makes sense. You've qualified to a tier 1 LAN. So absolute fair play for them. And for BC game, I'm pretty sure there's other opportunities within this tournament. It is only the round 1 of the Swiss, right? And they're a side who, actually, from what I've seen from them so far, this sort of bleed core actually look really good. I would be very surprised, even if them starting 0-1, I'd be surprised if they aren't able to kind of recover this and push for a deep run, through the Swiss, make their way into those playoffs. I'd be surprised if we don't see them there. But this is how things pan out. Of course, only had 4 games. This is day 1 of the sort of Swiss stage here at Europe Series 18. But wins across the board: Gun 5, Fnatic, GTZ, and what was it? Oh yeah, our boys just then. So yeah, all in all for Rush B, I think they'll be happy to be alongside some pretty notable names, right? All of those teams that they're alongside are inside of the top 50. Gun 5 are actually moving to go inside of the top 40 as well. So they're joining with some pretty esteemed talent. Yeah.
More of the same, more Counter-Strike and more improvements, and maybe they can crack on through. And it's we've done it before. Even though Counter-Strike is in a weird space right now with all the VRS stuff, that's the big discussion happening, obviously. But you should be able to play away from a lower rank to into the tier 1. Hopefully that can still be done in the future. So yeah, more power to them. What a day of Counter-Strike it was, Neo. Obviously, we're going to be back here with CCT. Maybe not extended tomorrow, but you and I, we're going to be back soon enough doing more stuff. So, and obviously the games are going to be rolling. Like, there's an infinite amount of them. So, you're never going to be running out of Counter-Strike here, which is the exciting part.
Exactly. We love to be here. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. We are back tomorrow, but CCT is. So make sure to tune in, check all the socials and all the good stuff. But from myself and Anders, thank you for joining us. Until next time, we'll see you soon.